Now then YouTube, I am the Toffman and welcome back to Sky Factory. It's episode 4 and I've made some slight bit of progress, guys. I've made some slight bit of progress. Now, yeah, I've taken on board some of your guys' comments from the last video and I've gone ahead, I spawned myself in a clipboard. From Bibliocraft, this will allow me to see the different challenges in-game that I've got to do on Sky Factory. So let's give this a right click. Now, as you can see, build a cobble gen, automate the cobble gen. I've had to shorten these challenges down in words, so hopefully this makes sense to you guys. Second layer below the first means just build a second layer of like this little island that I'm on here. Build a second layer underneath. Slime farm, trophy room, open 10 lucky blocks, transmit power wirelessly, pink into power, all this kind of stuff, guys. That you know, just down into bite-sized little chunks. And what you can do with these as well, when you've done it, you can tick it off. How awesome is that? So thank you very much for the guy who made that comment. Much appreciated, much appreciated. I did spawn that in, guys, as well, so just keep that in mind. Now, the other changes, as you can see, this has grown quite considerably, actually. Well, not quite considerably. There's another 2 layers of trees that's been put in here, and I'll tell you something, it is slow work, and I can't wait until this type of thing is going to be automated. My mulberry bush is finally down on the floor, and I'm planning on having a whole row of mulberry bushes all the way along the back here. This is good because this means food, and these grow. So, you know, this will get to a full block and then it will start to produce the fruit that we need to be able to feed ourselves. And then it will grow to second layer and then it will grow a third layer. I can chop off this second layer and third layer. It will go ahead and grow back, but then I can use that second layer and third layer to plant a new layer of mulberry bushes. So we're pretty much sorted for food. We don't even need to do a farm. Well, you know, I would like to do a farm anyway. But here we are, guys. Now, if people have been watching Ryan the Almighty, who's been also doing the Sky Factory, I watched him today, and I've been struggling with my mob farm. I've been really struggling with my mob farm. Now, I'm not one for playing skyblock maps. I've never really played a skyblock map, you know, properly before. So, when it comes to building mob traps, I'm used to the mob traps that are huge. They're right up in the air. You've got water on either side, but we don't have water, number one. I don't have that many resources to build a huge mob trap like that at the moment. So I was left looking around to try and find mob traps that could be of use to me. And I was watching Ryan's you know, playthrough of his Sky Factory, and he's got something like this. He's got only 1 layer though, and I've got 2. Now, the thing is that Endermen, guys, they do spawn in here, which is great. Oh, let me deal with these creepers in a minute. There we are, there's one gone. Oh my god. Yeah, the thing is, I've only got wood for a sword, so yeah, I've not got a cobble yet. Don't worry, that is something that I'm going to get to, hopefully, in this episode at some stage, if I can. If I've got enough time to be able to do that, I will do. But I've doubled the size of mine, and Endermen seem to be a real big problem. I've died a couple of times, I've got to say, to Endermen. Once you hit them when they're inside here, once you hit them, they kind of like teleport out, and then they start beating you down and all that kind of stuff. And you know, they're over there in my tree farm, you know, making all kinds of havoc for me. So, yeah, in the mob farm, guys, I got somebody who dropped a spoilers bag, and this is what I got out of the spoilers bag. I was going to wait, I was going to leave that spoilers bag until this episode, you know, and open it on the episode, but I had it in my hand, I right-clicked on the chest, and I didn't realise right-clicking on the chest with the spoilers bag emptied the contents of the spoilers bag into the chest. So as you can see, we've got a tier. It's not a gas tier, it's just a tier, but I think it does work. If you have a look in here, for the uses of a tier, you can see the Ore Dictionary does actually show it as a gas tier as well. So who knows if that's going to work later on. That would be fantastic if it does. Force gems, 11 of them. A bucket of force, which is going to be fantastic. A miniature red heart. Guys, that is going to be awesome. And 5 golden ingots. What a start that. Whoa. What a start that is. Now, I've been waiting for these trees forever. They just seem to take a long time to grow. Now, as you can see, I've gone ahead. The thing is, guys, that when you... oh yeah, I made 2 crooks. When you're building like tree farms and stuff like that in Skyblocks, some people like the big trees. Some people love the big trees. Some people don't like getting the big trees, and they like to have smaller, manageable sized trees that they can go ahead and, you know, knock the leaves off from the sides instead of having to climb up and then deal with all that. Now, I don't mind the big trees. I didn't mind them at the start. You know, when I've only got one tree, if I just so happen to grow a big tree, that's fantastic news, because it means that I've got more chance of getting saplings. It means that I've got more wood. But now that I've got a good sized tree farm, you know, being grown now, I don't need the big trees, which is why I've put these little slabs up the top there, 7, 8 blocks up in the air, so that it stops those big trees from forming. Ryan the Almighty, I noticed, did exactly the same as me. And I hate to see, and he's done exactly the same as what I've done with my wooden slabs. Now, I hate to see, you know, I would hate for people to think that I've gone ahead and copied what Ryan's done. Believe me, great minds think alike. That's all I'm going to say. Great minds think alike. I did take his design and just, you know, modified it slightly and made it slightly bigger for the mob trap. But all the rest, it's just absolute coincidence on how we've ended up to be exactly the same. And I've started putting it down these slabs, guys, because I hate it when things are floating off the ground here. So I've put slabs all the way down this side here. I've created another barrel as well. Now, next on the list, guys, is water. We need that water source block. We need to start getting some lava together so we can start getting a cobblestone generator. That's the big thing for me, is a cobblestone generator. However, a cobblestone generator can't be done without the water and the lava, quite obviously. The water can't be got out of this barrel without a bucket, and the bucket can't be got without iron. So we are going to have to get some more cobblestone, whether we like it or not. And it's just a simple case of waiting and waiting for these goddamn trees to grow so that I can get dirt, so that I can use the dirt then to go ahead and sift out to get stones, and so on and so forth. Make the stones into cobblestone, get the stone, put it into gravel, and then hopefully use the gravel to maybe find some iron ore and such like that. So that is what we're going to be working on this episode. Join me in a few minutes, so hopefully, well, not in a few minutes, in literally like a second for you guys, where hopefully I'll be back with a handful of cobblestone. Well, welcome back, guys. I have an absolute ton of cobblestone, and I've done a little bit of work as well before with a bit of cobblestone. I thought I was recording at the time. It appears not. So I've got some cobblestone on me, and I've got my hammer, my trusty hammer, and I've got some saplings. And look at this, guys. I've extended my tree farm. It wasn't enough. It simply was not enough. I needed a bigger tree farm. I needed more saplings quickly because it was really, honestly, guys, this process to get 42 cobblestone has taken absolutely forever. It's taken forever, guys. So let's go ahead and plot this down, because what we're going to do is turn all this into gravel. And once it's into gravel, we can actually do something. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys what I did in the last bit of inverted commas recording that never recorded. So let's pop this off. One more. And that mulberry bush. I was expecting it to grow a lot quicker than that, but no, apparently not. So we got a pulverized copper. Now we did get a pulverized copper dust, and I'll show you how to get them in just a second. And I've got one more extra stone there, but I've got 3 broken iron ores, and I need more than that. I need more than that. I need 12 broken iron ore just to guarantee myself enough to make a bucket, which I can get a cobblestone generator. Once I get a cobblestone generator, guys, that's when things really start with this pack. So I'm going to change all this into gravel, and I'll be right back. And now we take this gravel and put it through the sifter. Now take a good note of what's here, because I'm going to be adding to this, but I'm not going to do all this on camera. I'm not going to do it for all 42 and sift all the 42 you know, on camera with you guys, because that'll just take forever. So I will be back once I've done all the sifting, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got 12 pieces of that iron ore. And we're back in a sec, guys. Well, guys, I'm back after sifting all that. Now, I actually did get them as well. Where are they? Okay, so this is what we've got. And I mean, I literally just put it in my hand. I could have done it on camera. I put it in my hand and I just spammed right click on the sifter. So, that's what we had, actually. Okay, we have got 8 pieces. It's just short of what I need. Would you believe it? It's just short of what I need. So I may need to do a little bit more, you know, getting cobblestone and stuff like that. So we've got tin, which we'll go ahead and add to that. We've got some aluminium, which I will go ahead and put that up there. We've got some gold. We have iron, of course. We've got lead. We have nickel, which is new. Well, to this one anyway. And we've got some copper as well. So we've got a good range of stuff. And it seems that iron was the most common one to come out, which is good, because we need iron. But it's still not enough. It's still not enough iron. I'm hoping that the... Oh, look at this. This is what I mean about the trees here. You know, having so many trees is a lot better. We take this then and go ahead and make 2 iron ore gravels. Pop these down. Take our wooden hammer. And fingers crossed... Oh, get in. Fingers crossed we can go ahead and we take the iron ore sand, put that down and give that a whack too. This is also good. But we need to be able to... We can't do anything about it, guys. Which is a shame. Ah, damn it. Damn it. In fact, no. That'll give me 1 iron. That will give me 2 iron ingots. What I need is... I need another piece of broken iron ore. I need another piece. Just 1 more piece of broken iron ore. And we've got a bucket, guys. So... You know what? I'm going to go ahead, get some more cobblestone, you know, sift through it, find that 1 piece of broken iron ore, and once I've got that, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I've just been sifting away at dirt to get some stones, and look what I found. A birch seed, which is going to be absolutely amazing. I can swap out all these oak ones for birch ones now, and I don't need to, you know, put tops on these. So, birch seeds, guys. Still haven't managed to find a broken iron ore, but I'm getting there. I say I'm getting there, and literally the next one, guys, I get a broken gold ore and I get a broken iron ore as well. Finally. Oh my god, this has taken forever. If you guys do a Sky Factory map, don't forget that the link's in the description to where you can find this. Be aware, be very, very aware that this will take a lot of time out of your life. I swear to God. Oh, I've just got enough as well. Brilliant. Brilliant. This will give me 3 iron ingots to be able to go ahead and make the all-important bucket that we're going to need. Once we've got that bucket, guys, there's no stopping us from there. No stopping us from there. We've got that bucket of water, then we'll get a bucket of lava. I need to get the clay required to make the lava, and I'll get to that in a second. That was also something I covered on the bit of recording that I thought I was recording and never did. But we'll get there soon. So this is going to be our bucket. And yeah, I'm going to need to take the top off this so that I can collect some more water. And basically, in fact, give me you here. Can I get 4 stones? Yes, good stuff. Because what I want to do, guys, is show you. You take your cobblestone, make it into gravel. You get the gravel, make it into sand. You get the sand, make it into dust. You combine the dust with what is going to be water in the barrel, and that will give you clay. Now, I've already done this once, so I've already got 4 clay. So, fingers crossed, I am going to get another 4 clay from inside the next one. But basically, guys, that is all we're waiting on now. We've got the iron, we've got the bucket. Awesome. Bucket. Oh, yes. Finally, this is what we need, the bucket, to get somewhere. Now, you can also, you know, hope for a spoils bag from, you know, the mobs down there, but I don't want to try and kill the mobs because, in my experience, I've just all I've done is died a lot to Endermen, so I've just leave the Endermen alone. Oh, I seem to be missing one. Well, these can be swapped out for birch anyway soon. So, okay, guys, I will be back when it's rained and I've got some water to show for it. And here we are, guys. I've just gone ahead and took out all of the oak saplings because I want to go ahead and grow this birch sapling here. Might be a good idea actually to use a bit of bone meal on there. No, in fact, no. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that. As you can see, that mob spawner is working really, really well. So thanks very much to Ryan for giving me the idea to build one like that. Because the other one, whilst it was, you know, effective, it did actually spawn mobs. It certainly wasn't as effective as what that is. Well, I can just stand there and give them a whack. So just waiting for these birch saplings to grow. Waiting for this to get full. Seems like it's very, very nearly there. Ooh. And once it's full, I can mix it with this dust I've got. It's very nearly there now, guys. There it is. Clay. Fantastic. Put the clay down. Oh, no, you know what? I've forgotten. my hammer? There it is. Get the hammer on it. 4 bits of clay is absolutely fine. I think it's something like this. No, hold up, what is it? It's a crucible I want to make. This thing. No, it's the unfired one. So I need porcelain. I need bone meal. Okay. Well, good job I never used those bones. In fact, I'm going to need another one. Oh, I've just got enough. No, that does make a change. I only needed 7, really. There we go. Porcelain clay. There's the unfired crucible. Put it into there. Makes it fired. And then, what you do with this, guys, is you take your unfired crucible and, well, you take your fired crucible, should I say, and I'm going to use this torch over here because it needs a heat source under... Ooh, actual rain, guys. It needs a heat source underneath. Now, I've seen people use furnaces before, which is good, but this torch is a good one. It's a good one. So I'm going to go ahead and make an area of which... I don't think that that's a good area there. You know what? This one's actually probably a good area for it. I just need to get up there so I can put it on top of it. There we go. And what I'm going to do, just for safekeeping, is go around there and give it a bit of a wooden encasing. In fact, yes. You know what, I'll tidy this area up in the corner and I'll be right back, guys. Well, I think this looks okay, guys. Just a little bit in the corner with the crucible on the top there. Now I've moved my little berry bush from here over to there, and it's lost all its growth process, but really it seems to not grow at all anyway at the moment. So what you do with this crucible, once you put it on top of your torch, is put some cobblestone inside it. That will go ahead and melt the cobblestone into lava, and there you go, guys. That is how you get lava. This is how we're going to get water. Ooh. Oh, I'm looking forward to this, guys. I am looking forward to this. Water bucket. I'm going to go ahead and make an endless water source somewhere so that we can go ahead and start a farm at some stage as well. That'd be good. That would be good. And get into some magical crops as well, because doing that to get all of our resources is going to get old very, very quickly. So, I think this is practically going to be it for this episode, guys. Next episode, we'll go ahead and make our cobblestone generator. We'll also go ahead and start work on a farm or something. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but cobblestone generator is definitely first thing on the list. Once we've got that, we can get loads and loads of resources so that we can start automating the cobblestone generation and stuff like that. So, until then, guys, I've been the Tough Man. Thanks very much for watching, and as always, stay safe.